Today's stories include Andy played Hollow Knight Silksong at PAX. I'm not jealous at all. There's a 007 State of Play coming tomorrow, and Paramount's making a Call of Duty movie. We'll have all of this and more because this is Kinda Funny Games Daily.
So close.
God, I was feeling good about that
Yeah,
one. You know what I mean?
great.
Like, I felt the
really
energy.
good.
It felt good.
You just got caught up in yourself, and then you laughed at yourself.
I just laughed at, that's what I do. That's the story of Roger, though. Just laughing at myself. Just laughing at myself.
You're a funny guy.
What? I'm a funny guy. Just a funny guy. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kinda Funny Games Daily for Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. I'm Roger Picorni. I'm joined by Tim Geddes.
Alex in the chat says, hi all, not surprised they played it early. It was destined to be. Talking about Hollow Knight. I'm making an assumption here, but I assume Alex is referring to the fact that people will not be getting any codes for Hollow Knight Silksong early, and that they want to keep it fair to everybody because the Kickstarter backers and all that stuff. Andy just went to PAX and played it like a normal person.
Yeah, like a
no
real
special privilege as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Maybe he got
maybe
some
he cut some lines. Maybe he shook some hands.
You know what? I shouldn't be saying shit. Yeah. Why am I defending Andy's bitch ass and I don't even know the facts?
We have no idea. I just looked this morning. It's like, oh, Andy played a Silksong. I'm like, oh shit, didn't know that. I'm excited to hear about it.
Very excited.
Very excited to hear about that. But we have a lot of news today, so we're just gonna get right into it because remember, this is Kinda Funny Games Daily, where each and every weekday we run you through the nerdy news you need to know about live on YouTube, Twitch, and on podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, support us with the Kinda Funny membership on Patreon, YouTube, and now Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music. I like saying that one because I like YouTube Music. Yeah. Give them a little love right there. Oh, to get all of our shows ad-free, watch us record them live, and get a daily exclusive show. For a chance to be a part of the show, submit your thoughts and opinions as YouTube Super Chats. Please do that throughout the show. We want to hear your thoughts on Hollow Knight Silksong. Where's the hype level at, everybody? We missed you on Monday. We're excited to see you today on Tuesday. Housekeeping for you. We're an 11-person business all about live talk shows. Today, after Kinda Funny Games Daily, you're getting Greg's Hell Is Us review on the Kinda Funny Gamescast. Wow.
I can't wait to hear about that.
I'm excited to hear about that one, too. I'm looking over his shoulder, seeing him play it. I'm excited to see if he liked it or if he hated it. After Gamescast, you're getting an exclusive stream of everybody's golf hot shots. Yes, we got the exclusive because Greg's been talking about this game for years. So we got the exclusive reveal stream of everybody's golf hot shots. So look forward to that. I think we're doing this on the set, and people may or may not be
a big deal.
Dressing up. So that's going to be
a big deal.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Don't put the fucking quotations on it. It's a big deal.
I'm just out here talking shit about everybody today. I don't know why.
You're in a messy mood today. I like it though. If you're a Kinda Funny member, today's Gregway is more than 22 minutes covering Hayley Williams' new album, If You Should Join BS, that's Blue Sky, Tim. You put that in parentheses for you, and Mizzou football. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney the Somm Twining. Today we're brought to you by X-Reel, but we'll tell you all about that later. For now, let's begin with what is, and forever will be, the Roper Report. It's time for some news. 7 stories today.
Baker's Dozen.
Wow, I like the hard cut right there. Yeah. As we've talked about earlier, Andy has played Hollow Knight Silksong at PAX, plus Hollow Knight Silksong's time and price revealed. Let's start with Andy. Andy, come out here. Tell us about your experience. Andy, did you get special treatment?
Andy Cortez, straight out of Seattle, straight out of PAX West.
What do you mean special treatment?
Did you cut the line?
Well, I got like appointments.
Yeah, he did.
That's special.
I mean, I paid like a lot lot of money to go on my own, but
that's special treatment though. He cut the line.
If
I was there, I would wait in the back of the line just to be like one of the regular people.
Oh, really?
And I would dap up everybody, be like, "Hey, man, I'm standing in the back."
I bought some Mega Man X merch because it's my favorite game.
Oh, really?
One of my favorite games.
What'd you buy for Mike?
Oh man, I got him some good gifts.
Okay.
Got Mike some good gifts. Yeah. I did text him and tell him like, hey, there's no Pikmin stuff here. And
as you walk past the Pikmin booth?
I wanted to get him something Pikmin.
Yeah.
But no Pikmin stuff there. But got him some cool gifts. I was thinking last night, what if I just started love bombing Mike?
Oh,
how quickly would it annoy him?
How quickly would he?
I think you could break Mike so fast
within the week.
Like how quickly would he just be like start ignoring me? Like if he and turning me down to hang out and stuff like that.
You should do the experiment. You should do the experiment with the next big game. You should just text him every night. Hey man, I'm on right now. Let's play right now. Let's play right now.
Well, the thing is, he's gonna know about it. because he's definitely listening right now. Because Mike listens. I'm already talking shit about every person in the company today.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep going. Mike listens to games daily on his phone, no headphones, no anything, full blast. Like, you know how like 90% of the volume up is like really the peak of what your phone should be doing, and then you go to that 100 and it just sounds like a crackly gargled mess. He just has that. He just walking. It doesn't matter where he is. Walking to the studio, playing it. Bathroom, playing it.
Doesn't matter.
I'm sure he's at a Walgreens. He's at Starbucks. He's just fucking blasting Kind of Funny Games daily. So Mike, I know you're listening.
Yeah.
You can pretend you didn't know.
Dirty Dad in the YouTube chat says once he has it, he won't want you anymore. Yeah, that's usually what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's really just the chase.
You'll
that
be
he wants.
1.5 real fast.
Yeah.
But Andy, you played Hollow Knight. How much of Hollow Knight did you play?
Well,
He's watching.
It's the oh god, he says he's watching. It's the same demo from 2019, like people mentioned, just with all the new mechanics and all the new feel and look and visuals and everything. But
You say it's the same demo as if like you played it or anyone played it. Wasn't it just like a handful of games
but
journalists? And I'm sure there's a bunch of other
it's
people.
still important to throw out there
for sure.
that it's not a new chunk or slice of the game then, unless you've been reading the same 2019 articles every day or whatever. So it is like kind of brand new to most people. And the first day I got to go to Redmond to go to the Microsoft like campus or whatever and play there at Xbox. And they had a handful of different games there. And also made a mistake, and I didn't look. I was looking for the Uber voucher in the email, and I didn't see it. And I was like, I could have sworn there was an Uber voucher here, but it's all good. And Blessing mentioned the Uber voucher as we were driving back, and I was like, damn, that was about a $90 like round way trip.
People, though.
Maybe I can like hit them up or whatever. Special permission. So I got to
Venmo you.
got to
What do you want?
Phil Spencer, can you Venmo me? I played on the ROG Ally Xbox X. ROG Xbox Ally X?
Yeah.
All right, I know everybody wants to hear about Hollow Knight. I have one question because I know that you are one of the deniers looking at this thing of like not wanting the actual controller handles on a portable.
Well, it's ugly as hell, but it feels good.
Okay, that's all that matters.
It feels good.
Okay.
It is not but they are going for the substance. They are going for, we want this thing to feel good in the hand. The triggers felt great. And I did the biggest sin, committed the biggest gaming sin. I didn't feel where the back paddles were. And so later on, somebody mentioned, I don't like the back paddle placement. And I was like, oh, shit, I should have looked at that. And they are a little bit further in than you would expect on a lot of handhelds. But the device, not OLED.
I know.
They apparently sacrifice OLED for the variable refresh rate on the. It's still a nice looking screen, but it's just would have been awesome if it were OLED. I played on that ROG Ally
Is that
Xbox
the only
X.
thing you played on the ROG Ally
That's
X?
the only experience they had, and this wasn't like the Gamescom thing where they gave everybody, they gave everybody like a showcase of here's what the OS does. It was just only that, unfortunately. And then I got to play on the actual seated area, where you sit down and play on a big, nice OLED TV. And then I played at the Nintendo press event thingy at PAX West as well. On the Switch, Hollow Knight Silksong.
Cool.
On the Switch,
Damn.
and
so you
then
played it multiple times.
on the Switch, and then and on the TV as
Holy
well.
shit.
And Blessy at one point was like, I don't want to. It felt good, but I'm like, I'll just wait for the actual experience. But I was like, nah. At the Nintendo thing, I was like, I'm gonna run to the boss and then hand it to you and be like, just check out this boss fight because it feels great, it looks great. Noticeably a lot sharper as well. It's a newer game, obviously, but there are times where I would, as I'm kind of running around in Hollow Knight right now, seeing, these assets are a little bit lower res or whatever, even though I'm playing on 4K, these art assets are a little bit blurrier, but the game looks good. It runs great. And it's living up to the hype so far.
Is there something that caught your eye this time? Like something unique about Hollow Knight Silksong that is different from Hollow Knight, I guess, Prime, the first one?
I had the same worry that I did as I brought up on the Gamescast from the Shovel Knight to the Plague Knight to King Knight to all of the other, Knight games in the Yacht Club sort of franchise.
Treasure trove.
In the Treasure Trove. Yeah, I can bet now, Kev, if you want to show footage. I made the same I had the same sort of worry because when I played those video games, immediately I said, this isn't Shovel Knight. Obviously, it's a different character. You want your game and your character to control differently. but I'm not getting the same level of satisfaction out of this, and I almost would have just preferred a sequel to Shovel Knight at the time. And this, I had that worry for maybe 12 milliseconds of running around in this world, not being the knight you are, playing as Hornet in the game, and there was a slight moment of, this doesn't feel exactly the same. And then it quickly went away once I got the hang of things. Right trigger is your sprint/dash, and you run hella fast. You have like whenever you change direction, you have your like Tokyo Drift sort of like stop, and then you switch directions to go the other way. But in one of the boss fights that you play in this demo, straight up felt like I was 1v1ing somebody in fucking Final Destination Smash Bros.
I mean, I'm seeing the vibes a little there too.
Dude, the level of activity you have, it was just exactly what I wanted. It was almost a kind of a perfect demo of, here's a little area, and you're going to find, go to secret spots if you want, but find a key to open that secret gate, and you'll unlock some shortcuts along the way. You'll have a little battle here with kind of a one of the challenge rooms where the room locks you in, and it's like, here's 2 enemies. Now here's one stronger enemy and one of the last enemies. Now here's 2 stronger enemies, and it kind of throws you that gauntlet every now and then. And you beat that room, you clear it, and then you head to the boss. And it was so fun. It felt so perfect. I do really, really want to shout out my secret delight is the way the triggers feel on the ROG-LIX.
Oh.
They feel so good.
Yeah.
It's not even just a click factor. I think it's just like the actual material they're using. Maybe, I don't know. It felt awesome too. Because you're constantly, like when you're playing Super Mario World, you're holding down the Y button to run.
Yeah.
And here you are constantly using the right trigger to run and sprint everywhere, and using it to tap in midair to do your jumps and your dashes. It did feel kind of weird that when you're sprinting, if you want to launch and jump up, you have to hold up when you jump. You don't just when you hit A, you just essentially dash. You dive forward if you're sprinting, but you have to hold up in order to kind of direction your go up in a diagonal direction.
Did you get a vibe as to how early on this is in the game? Did they tell you that? Because I'm interested to see are all of these things that you've talked about, like the dash and the running and the jumping and all that stuff, is that behind an upgrade thing, or is that you just get that base as soon as you start the game you're able to run and everything?
It seemed like that's all just base movement.
That's really cool.
Because there are 2 parts of the demo. You start off in one of the sections where it's, I gotta assume, the beginning of the game.
Sure.
And it's Hornet waking up, and she's all fucking drugged up. She's like, man, what is going on, man? She's walking around
party.
and it's automated on rails. You're moving, but you're just kind of walking. You can't run or do anything. And as you slowly start to come to, you start getting your movement back, and then it ends. That ends with a boss fight. And then the second part of the demo did seem, I really couldn't tell you, maybe a third of the way into the game, maybe halfway into the game, but definitely more advanced in terms of the enemies you're fighting, a little bit more difficult, but with the slice of the demo that they showed you is just sort of a perfect representation of the amount of shortcuts to be had, the amount of secrets to be found, along with difficult enemies that are kind of coming at you, and it felt awesome. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
So from that first demo to the second demo, there wasn't any abilities that you gained, or it was just kind of the same base stuff? You
end up gaining abilities on your right, your R1 button, which is the silk that you use to heal yourself. If you hit a bunch of enemies, you fill up that gauge, that bar, and if you want to heal yourself, you hold down the B button, and just like in Hollow Knight, that's exactly the same way the mechanic works here. Or you can throw a spear of web, and that will use some of the gauge, meaning you can't heal and use that. So you would have to build up your gauge again. So there was that thing. There was the spear ability, and the other ability that I could have swapped to was, it was it was more of a fast shooting type of ability. The spear felt very much like a a one and done. You're going to use this very rarely because it takes a lot to build up. And the other one was more of like almost like a pea shooter. Like,
So it's,
boop, 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 you know?
is that almost like in Hollow Knight, the first one, where you have like you could tap B and then you shoot out the one thing, or you hold it down and then push the big explosion, like that type of thing? Or is it more like the pea shooter, like you're shooting it a lot more?
It felt more like you could shoot it a bunch of different times, but then you would have to build up the gauge again. But I really just think it comes down to the using of it wasn't super easy. I think it was like I think I had to hold like R1 and up on the D-pad to do it. It was kind of confusing, so I just preferred the larger spear, which seemed to do a bit more chunk damage, and worked a lot better in fights when you felt like, all right, I'm kind of low health, so are they. I feel like I'm towards the end of this fight. Let me just try to end it right now.
Hell yeah,
awesome.
dude. 2 days away.
Yeah,
Crazy
it was a good
stuff.
time. Looks great on Switch 2 as well. The Switch 2 and the ROG Ally X, even in the rooms we were in, just really impressive how loud these devices get. Like I was just I kind of forget because I rarely ever play with the volume hella loud on these handheld devices, but the ROG Ally X, especially in the room that we were in with the amount of people that were in, and everybody's talking, showing off their games, and like that sucker got real loud. But again, that trigger felt so good. So shout out to them for making a real nice feeling trigger.
Were you able to
Asus.
hear much of the music? How did that feel?
No, I kind of got really self-conscious immediately, and I put the volume down. Didn't want to bother people. But shout out to the content creator out there. Shout out to the content creator who walked up to me, because you could film the coverage as long as it's like from a phone of the device. You couldn't there was no direct capture. And somebody walked up to me as I was getting to the boss and was like, "Hey, do you mind if I record your gameplay?" And I was like, "Gotta lock in right here and crush that boss fight." It was crazy, dude. So if you're out there, give me that footage. Dude. I was really proud of it.
Let him know.
I'm sure my hands look really good too.
While we still have you, Andy, we're going to read out some of the details about Hollow Knight Silksong's release. Hollow Knight Silksong will be available on the 4th of September, of course. Release times, 7 a.m. PT, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then all the other time zones we don't even talk about. You know what I mean? Those are only two that matter. And then game price.
West Meridian. I don't know.
USD. $20, $19.99.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
They are better people than I am. Yeah.
$55.
Last night I was talking about this on stream, and I was like, dude, like I would have gone straight to 40. Yeah. I mean 30 minimum, but like 20 is crazy.
I might make it.
It's what I expected. I thought it was going to be 20.
What? Why?
Because the first one was 15. And this was DLC.
It's not DLC.
I know, but it was.
It's just the amount of hype, though. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's been 7 years.
Yeah, you could easily do 30. Easily.
Yeah, I don't know.
Easily.
I mean, this does not surprise me at all.
Expedition 33 being $50 and this being $20, like, holy shit. The amount of value and game time that's crazy to me. Like,
because Hollow Knight is such a long game. It's such a meaty video game. This one seems way bigger than that somehow. So this is easily going to be a 60-hour experience if you just want to just mainline it and just kind of go for it. Like, you can easily end up in that area. But if you want 100% it, like, fuck.
Oh, well, I
Good
think
for them, man.
I think it'll be similar to Hollow Knight. I think it'll be like if you want to mainline it, 25 to 30-hour experience.
I was like 40 hours into Hollow Knight, and I feel like I was mainlining it. And I was
No,
crazy.
you probably did a lot of extra stuff without realizing it, though. There's a lot of extra stuff that you run into and you assume is mainline, and it's just like something that you experience. But that's where the game time goes up to around 60 hours, 50 hours if you want to completion it. But yeah, I'm still blown away that price is there. I know that when GameStop first had that leak a couple days ago, I just assumed that's got to be incorrect.
Fake,
like it's really $30 minimum just felt right to me.
I would have made it a monthly subscription.
Me too.
$25 a month right there.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck yeah.
They're better people than me.
Hell yeah, Andy. What's the hype level? Are you higher? Are you lower?
Oh, so much higher.
Fuck yeah.
So much higher. I can't believe it's all I wanted to do. I also got to play Elden Ring on Switch 2. Ooh.
Okay, well, you're here. You know what I mean? Like,
fucking like, we're talking like a sub 30 frame. Oh, man, it was rough.
Why are they showing it?
It was
Why
rough.
are they allowing this to happen?
And it sucks because it's like, it's not Bandai Namco's fault. It's not Nintendo's fault. It's just From Software. Like, get this.
The engine, man.
Man, it was a tough experience.
Fuck, man. Well, you and I, we're going to be playing Hollow Knight, Silksong on on Thursday when it launches on the stream.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will be.
Yes,
so
we
look
will.
out for that, everybody. Andy, thank you
And
so
some
much.
plans may be changing. We'll see.
Oh,
Stay tuned
Stay
for
tuned.
changes.
Stay tuned, Roger.
oh shit, I'm
Stay
scared.
fucking tuned.
Stay
It's because I
tuned.
didn't invite him to the Mega Man concert. He's all fucking mad.
It's unbelievable, dude.
He's all mad at me.
I love Mega Man.
Fucking. Did you get, chat, let's talk about this. Did you know that Andy liked Mega Man? I had no idea.
Mega Man X.
Mega Man X. Why
Yes.
would I know that?
His entire personality is Mega Man
No. Ever since I joined this company, I love
X. No,
Souls games.
not just like look at him. What year was he
Shooters. He likes shooters.
born? 20XX.
Oh shit.
Think about it. Doesn't make sense.
I'm just gonna let that go though. Story number 2. 007 First Light. State of play tomorrow. Chat, are you guys excited for 007 First Light? And will you be watching the state of play? Let us know. Super chat in your thoughts. This is from, I guess, the press release. Prepare for a deep dive on 007 First Light during this special state of play. The development team at IO Interactive declassifies new gameplay on James Bond's upcoming espionage action-adventure thrill ride. Catch the show live on PlayStation's Twitch and YouTube channels on September 3rd at 11 a.m. PT and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Eastern?
Central Eastern.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, man.
Okay. Eastern.
Cool Eastern.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I have no idea.
Just for New York. Back at June's State of Play, we unveiled the game's reveal trailer, offering your first look at IO Interactive's unique take on Bond. In this upcoming State of Play, tune in for over 30 minutes.
Central European summertime. What the fuck?
That's the worst time zone. I don't like that one.
Man.
In the upcoming State of Play, tune in for over 30 minutes of gameplay featuring a playthrough of Bond's first mission as an MI6 recruit. The action includes everything from high-speed car chases to on-foot stealth sequences. Sex, I almost said, and shootouts. Stay tuned after the playthrough for insights from IO Interactive on the intense espionage gameplay. Tim, what's the hype level? What are we feeling?
Conflicted, I think. You know, it's on paper, this is a dream where it's like, all right, cool. IO is proven they get stealth in a modern way. The Hitman games are incredible. And now they're being given an IP that fits perfectly with this. This on paper sounds like the dream in the way that Spider-Man with Insomniac, you see the vision. That's so exciting. And they proved it. On top of that, them kind of talking about it and like showing it as a bit more of an Uncharted-like experience compared to some of the Hitman games, like maybe less open, sandboxy, and more raw thrills, give you a fun narrative to go through, big set pieces and all of that. So yeah, everything I just said, I'm like, sign me the fuck up. That sounds awesome, and I have nothing but full faith in them. Then they showed it, and I just feel like everything is just a little off. Like Bond looking the way he does, being played by whoever is playing him.
Young Dexter.
Yes.
Young Dexter.
It just, to me, turns me off. And I think that there's something about it. It's like for a character as big of a deal as Bond, you gotta get that right. And what does right mean? I'm not saying.
Sorry, what do you mean by that? Like you just don't like the guy?
I'm just looking at it. I'm just like that. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, because it's also a younger Bond, right? Like at least in my mind, I always think like you can have the younger Bond, but it needs to be like a grizzled younger. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it can't be like too young.
Personality
it can't be like straight out of MI6. Like I want him to be like, hey, we're like. Maybe like he's early, like late 30s. Like that's what I'm looking for.
And it's like I could be totally wrong about this, but I don't. The thing is, I was incredibly hyped, and then you see this, and this trailer doesn't make me leave more hyped than I was. And I feel like it definitely could have. Right? Yeah. This is the type of thing where I'm now kind of in way more of a wait and see. Whereas before we saw the first kind of look at it, it was day one must play.
Yeah.
And I still think it will end up being that way. Like, I think that the likelihood of that is still very high. Can't wait to see this tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
For the state of play, because I want to see what the actual gameplay is. We saw little glimpses of what maybe potentially could be your hands with the controller playing it in the footage they showed, but the majority of it was just kind of glamour shots, like little more like cinematic narrative trailer, right? And even then, the narrative, not the most enticing thing to me. And I get that it's hard, and I also get that we're in a world now where the James Bond movies tonally I have in my lifetime of like pop culture lived through 2 entire generations of Bond, and they each had completely different vibes and tones. On top of that, I've also lived through the entirety of Mission Impossible. And you look at this, and I'm getting a lot of Mission Impossible vibes as well. And for it to have its identity, to be its own, which clearly they're trying to do, right now, there's not enough to make it unique to me. It's very early. We'll see. Yeah. But this kind of just feels like taking a bunch of pieces and putting them together
we're playing
and slapping the James Bond name on it.
Yeah, it's a weird one, man, because I think I'm more interested in, like, I want to see that main character and his dialogue and the way that he interacts with people, because that's going to be the selling point for me. If this James Bond is charismatic and I like him and they show the extended gameplay and I'm like, man, fuck yeah, like that's my guy and I can get behind it, that's going to sand off a lot of the edges. Even if the story is, we've been there, done that, we've done a million James Bond movies, how much are we going to iterate on it? And it's just kind of like, hey, we're playing the hits. I would be fine with that if I have a likable protagonist that I can get behind and a cast of characters that feel like, hey, I can see myself playing multiple games within this James Bond IO interactive world. I'm just interested with the stealth and how they're going to deal with this, right? Because Hitman, of course, and IO interactive is known for their stealth video games. Of course, they've made Kane and Lynch back in the day. They've made their fair share of action adventure video games, but we look at James Bond, we think about, and we look at Hitman, we're like, oh man, like that's a perfect match made in heaven just because of the stealth situation. So how much of Hitman are we getting there? Is it going to be full on like, hey, this is a stealth mission. This is a full on capital S stealth mission. Okay, now we're full on action adventure, or is it going to be kind of this nice mixture and blend? I would ideally like a nice mixture and blend of being able to kind of play most missions stealth, and then if shit breaks off, oh no, this is like a souped up version of what Hitman was, where technically you could have shot people in Hitman, and I do a lot because I suck at that game, but it didn't necessarily feel as good as it should have. I would like that perfect medium ground of I can play most of this game stealth, but then when shit pops off, it's going to pop off.
I mean, I think the biggest thing about Bond's the gadgets, right? That is the differentiator, I would say. And gadgets in gameplay can be incredibly satisfying or undercooked.
Yes.
And I have faith in IO to cook this shit right. I think that's the biggest thing is like gameplay wise, I think that this is going to live up to it. I just think that I'm more concerned about the actual entertainment of the set pieces and story of it all. But we'll see, man. I think it's too early to write this one off, but I also think that this is one of the rare big IP games that were announced in the last 5 years that are actually seeing the light of day, right?
Yes. Like
this was in that league of games like Wonder Woman and Black Panther that we would talk about all the time. Iron Man's still there somewhere too. And here we are actually talking about a game that this actually is going to come to fruition.
And it's coming out. It's actually happening, which is crazy. And also it's happening through the whole Broccoli family situation. And now Amazon, like it's actually here and it's actually happening. And I think there's a lot riding on this game being successful. I think this is the perfect way to show the game in just an extended gameplay look that has the backing of state of play. The way that they showed it off when they first revealed the trailer, right? And then they were like, hey, we have the IO Interactive press conference, which y'all, if you want to see a bad press conference, like probably the worst press conference we've seen in the last few years, IO Interactive's one from this last summer. It's atrocious. And I kind of was like, man, I can't believe that the brand of 007 would allow this to happen in such a state. Like the audio sounded like it was cooked in through a phone microphone. It was horrible. It was incredible. It was so bad. And like to have that be like the second time that we see 007, it was like, oof, that's real bad. So this is good that they have the state of play, and I'm excited to watch it. I think we're going to be live reacting to it, or we're reacting to it somewhere.
We will be.
Very exciting stuff. We have a lot more news to talk about and a lot more video game, movie situations going on in the next story. But before we do that, we'll let you know about our sponsor.
This episode is brought to you by Xreal. As of August 25th, Xreal One Pro is finally available on Amazon and BestBuy.com. Plus, it's back in stock now on Xreal.com. A few months ago, my life changed forever when I brought a pair of Xreal One Pro AR glasses on a incredibly long flight to New York City. I legit could not believe how easy it was to use and how high quality my experience was playing games with my Steam Deck and watching movies with my phone on the plane on a theater-sized OLED screen right in front of my eyes without too much extra stuff or a giant goofy headset involved. No joke, this is my favorite new piece of tech in years, and it has earned a permanent spot in my travel bag. It's only hard to believe it works as well as I'm saying until you try X-Real AR glasses for yourself. And then you will see that the tech is here. Connect X-Real One Pro glasses to whatever you're playing, like a handheld console, PC, phone, or home console, and get a massive 150-inch virtual screen anywhere, anytime for any game. Gaming on the go, like a long flight, you need X-Real One. Neck starting to hurt from staring down at your handheld? You need X-Real One. It's plug and play with all your devices via USB-C, built-in audio with sound by Bose, anchoring your screen literally anywhere in space, 1080p Full HD, and you can make it bigger, smaller, farther, closer, ultra-wide, or regular widescreen, horizontal, vertical, even 3D if you have a 3D movie. It's all built in and can be controlled by pressing a few buttons on the glasses. These are what make X-Real One Pro a must-have. X-Real One Pro is now available on Amazon and BestBuy.com, and from August 25th through September 1st, you can get $50 off if you bundle the X-Real One Pro with the X-Real Beam Pro AR mobile device on Amazon or xreal.com. There is nothing better than when a sponsor of Kinda Funny is something we are legitimately obsessed with. So get yours today at kindafunny.com/xreal. That's kindafunny.com/xreal.
Hey, everybody.
You know what,
We're
real
back.
quick, I need to address a
Get it
couple
off
of
your
things.
chest.
I'm only doing this because Biggs 5 says I want Tim to talk about this outside the ad like he does about TVs and headphones. I definitely do.
He definitely did.
I talk about this shit all the time. And J2 says, I can't imagine Tim actually wearing this on a plane. Roger, have you seen me wear this on a plane when I'm next to just a bunch of strangers?
Yeah, that's the thing, is that I saw him not only wearing it on a plane, but he was sitting next to two strangers. He wasn't sitting next to us nerds. No, he was sitting next to two strangers, and he was playing it. Honestly, they didn't give him, too many crazy looks. They were like,
at all. They're just kind of what's going on.
You were in the world. You know what I mean? You couldn't really see it.
Oh, yes, you can. You have full view of your
true.
sides,
That
dude.
is true.
Anyway, I lent it to my best friend Curran, who just flew to New York. Similar, changed man, just like me.
Damn.
He's like, I can't believe you were right about this shit. Anyway, continue on.
There we go, everybody. Don't fucking tell Tim to do something. He'll do it. He'll tell you about it. He'll do it right now. Run.
What do you want me to do?
Run around the studio.
Don't do that. Myself.
Story number 3. We got some video game movie news. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about talking about this one. Paramount is making a Call of Duty movie. This is via the press release. In a landmark collaboration, Paramount, a Skydance corporation, a global leader in film production and distribution, has signed a film deal with Activision, the powerhouse behind the record-setting Call of Duty series. The partnership aims to bring the iconic Call of Duty universe to life on the big screen, delivering unforgettable cinematic events, an unforgettable cinematic event for fans worldwide. One of the most successful video game franchises of all time, Call of Duty has been the #1 best-selling video game series in the U.S. for 16 consecutive years, with over 500 million copies sold globally. Under the Milestone partnership, Paramount will develop, produce, and distribute a live-action feature film based on Call of Duty, designed to thrill its massive global fan base by delivering on the hallmarks of what fans love about the iconic series, while boldly expanding the franchise to entirely new audiences. Said David Ellison, chairman and CEO of Paramount, a Skydance corporation. As a lifelong fan of Call of Duty, this is truly a dream come true. From the first Allied campaigns in the original Call of Duty through Modern Warfare and Black Ops, I've spent countless hours playing the franchise that I absolutely love. Being entrusted by Activision and players worldwide to bring this extraordinary storytelling universe to the big screen is both an honor and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. We're approaching this film with the same disciplined, uncompromising commitment to excellence that guided our work on Top Gun Maverick, ensuring it meets the exceptionally high standards this franchise and its fans deserve. I can promise that we are resolute in our mission to deliver a cinematic experience that honors the legacy of this one-in-a-million brand, thrilling longtime fans of Call of Duty while captivating a whole new generation. Someone said in the chat that there was a pizza bet going on with you and Bless about Call of Duty movie.
Was there?
Who would know?
Who would know?
Who would know? Tim,
I have 3 thoughts on this.
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts on this, actually.
Yes. Thought number 1 is what I want from this movie that we're not going to get.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj shooting Beavis in the face.
All right.
All right? While Michelangelo watches.
He's the
Ninja Turtle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But also the painter. He's in the corner.
Is he in the game?
He will
be by then.
Yeah, he will be then.
That's what I want, and we're not going to get. I also don't actually want that. What Andy Cortez wants and what he's not going to get is the epic story of Soap McTavish. The origin story.
I don't like this. I don't like this bit. I don't like these bits. I don't like these bits.
But then there's the third thing. This is my real thoughts on this. This is a layup to just not fuck up. Yes. And I know that the jump hesitation to this would be, who wants this? Don't ask stupid questions.
Stupid question.
You know? The fucking world is going to see this.
The world is going to watch this.
Second off, it's like, oh, what are they going to do? What's going to make this different than any other military thing? Have you played a Call of Duty campaign? Yeah. It's not just another military thing. All right? This is perfect for them to just print cash. And the thing is, they can still fuck it up. They can fuck it up real bad.
Yeah, it's one person. Michael Bay.
No,
Michael Bay is part of the Paramount family, and he's looking for something.
He's doing Transformers. He's doing Transformers. He's not going to be doing this. And also, Michael Bay's not going to fuck this up. Michael Bay is exactly what you want for a Call of Duty. Explain to me why not.
Okay.
Have you seen Ambulance?
I have not seen Ambulance, but I've seen a lot of clips on Ambulance on TikTok. Looks really good.
Thank you.
I have watched Pain and Gain. I love that movie. I don't think Michael Bay's not bad. He's not the worst choice. I'm making a joke there. I think he's fine choice. I want them to go full prestige with this. If they're going to do this, I want them to get Christopher McQuarrie. I want them to go the director of Top Gun.
You're crazy.
I know, but like, honestly, I don't think I am crazy because I've been thinking about specifically Paramount and the new acquisition from Skydance and David Ellison and the way that he is trying to build Paramount to be one of the big superpowers in media. He is trying to make Paramount the big new media empire. I mean, this guy is literally the son of the second richest person in the world. Like, he is trying to throw all of his money at this. He's throwing his money at UFC to get all the rights to it. Like, they are trying to make this a thing. They're saying all the right things when it comes to talent and looking at, in terms of looking at them and saying, like, hey,
money from a financial perspective.
We're gonna
not from a Colbert perspective.
Well, I'm talking about movies specifically. I'm talking about movies and television, and they're looking at the movie stars and they're saying, we're going to give you a lot of money to make your prestige movies. We're looking at who's the director of Logan. That guy.
I don't know.
He also made the movie with the Bob Dylan movie with Timothy Chalamet.
F1 as well. Not F1, Ford versus Ferrari, right?
Yeah, probably. James Mangold. James Mangold and Timothy Chalamet, they just signed.
Also did Indiana Jones.
They just signed both of them for an untitled movie just to make. They don't have no script. They have nothing. They're just
those are names.
Yeah, those are names. We're just giving you money to make this shit, right? So they are trying their hardest to make prestige franchises that they can look at as like, these are the pillars of the box office for the next 10 years that Paramount could be a big player in. And I think that they see, I've been thinking about it a lot, specifically because I've been listening to The Town, which is a movie podcast and Hollywood podcast a lot. And they've been talking about like, hey, what is Paramount going to do? Because they don't have these franchises inherently. When I saw this, I was like, makes so much sense. And the fact that this hasn't been done earlier is insane to me. Like,
and a good thing.
Yes. And let's also go to the next question, right? A lot of people in the chat are like, whoa, what is the story? There's just a lot of war things. Modern Warfare, like the storyline of the original Modern Warfare games, 1, 2, and 3, is an incredible baseline for what you want these action movies to be. It has the set pieces. It has the characters. Sure, we can make fun of Soap McTavish. No one knows Soap McTavish. You put
put him in a movie.
You know a big movie star, you're going to do that. If you can have not only Modern Warfare going, right, which that first one's going to do insane numbers, right? It's going to do really well. It's going to do great in America. It's going to do great internationally, right? You have that. Then, a few years later, you say, by the way, we're doing Black Ops? Are you fucking kidding me? If you make a Call of Duty Black Ops movie, bro, that's making $1 billion. Like, that is making $1 billion. Like, I mean, you are crazy
I
if you
think
think
the first one makes $1 billion.
I know, but like, if the first one doesn't make $1 billion, fucking Black Ops makes $1 billion. Abso-fucking-lutely. So that's why I look at this and I'm like, I can see them looking for that prestige. Like, hey, we're going to get all of the sides of this. We're not just going to go schlock Michael Bay. No disrespect, but also disrespect.
No, I think you got to take that out of your the Michael Bay thing is the one part I disagree with you on with all of this. I think that Michael Bay is in that conversation. Okay. And I'm not saying in terms of quality. I'm saying in terms of performance. And quality, maybe not to you, but quality for what Call of Duty can be, Michael Bay can nail that. But also, the thing that's wild to me that I'm so with you with everything you're saying, I would just be shocked about the McQuarrie side of it. That sounds too good to be true, but also like just there's so many things at play that I'm like, I have hella faith in Call of Duty working.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have faith in Call of Duty being a great movie. And I want a great movie from McQuarrie. But they are talking about Top Gun Maverick. But when you were reading that, I hear this, I roll my eyes
Yeah,
so
because they say it
hard.
all the time.
And I'm just like, congratulations. You want to... No, you're not going to be able to do that. That is pure magic there. And there was so much talent and quality and everything, artistry being put into that.
But there is the Call of Duty side and the connections they have to the American military system and being able to film on these locations. Like, that honestly is not a bad parallel to, in my mind, of what you could do with the Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
You could have this exclusive access to these warships and to really make this movie feel at least, huge and grandiose.
I think then
that.
the biggest thing, the biggest hurdle I think that they're going to face is not doing anything that gets them banned from any country. Because this movie is designed to just make fucking money.
Oh yeah.
So if they lose
you're
out
gonna
on
have
China, they're
generic.
fucked.
You're gonna have America versus generic country, just like in Top Gun Maverick, right? You're gonna have
Exactly.
you squint a little bit. Oh, is it Russia? It could be
But
anybody.
there's the difference there, where in Maverick, like, it's a big deal if you want it to be a big deal, but otherwise it was like that wasn't the point of the movie. Whereas Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
You're right.
the story, that is the point.
It's a good
So
call.
they're going to have to be very delicate with that, and delicate in a way that's very offensive. Like, this is everything we're talking about right now is like for them to succeed with this. That's not necessarily a good thing or a good idea.
But that's why I look at Black Ops, right? Where Black Ops, of course, still has the global espionage route of it, but it is more sci-fi, it gets sci-fi, but it becomes more of just like Cold War thriller and, dealings and spy stuff. It gets a little more heady. So I could see them starting with that, but I don't think you do. I think you start off, it would be insane to me, by the way, if they start off with the World War II Call of Duty. I think that's a horrible choice. You start off with Modern
don't do
Warfare.
that.
You start with Modern Warfare.
There has to be.
You start,
Absolutely.
you call it Call of Duty Modern
Warfare.
You don't call it
Boom.
Call of Duty. You call it
Nope.
Call of Duty
I'm right there
Modern
with you.
Warfare.
Yeah.
And then you go Black Ops. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, amazing. And dude, you got me. Why'd you say Christopher McQuarrie's name? What the fuck are you doing to me?
Because I'm thinking about it.
But now I'm like, now it's like, oh, I need this movie to actually be good. And
What is
now I'm
he
just
up
gonna
to?
be
What is he up to
disappointed.
other than
That's a big question. I don't know.
Paramount will throw a fuck ton of money in his lap.
Yeah.
They will. Talking about money and movies and video games. Modern Warfare. Mortal Kombat 2 delayed. This is from Anthony D'Alessandro over at Deadline. Warner Brothers and New Line's Mortal Kombat 2 will now fight toward the start of next summer on May 15th, 2026, instead of October 24th this summer. Holy shit.
So, I mean,
we can go through it, but yeah, the movie was pushed. They talked about how well the Red Band trailer did, 107 million global views, and kind of what's in the air and why this might have been moved. And the idea here, at least specifically from Warner Brothers, is that no, this is a good thing. They want to be able to move this to a better place where it could do even better than October.
I mean, yeah, and I fully believe that. Like, I am convinced this movie is done, and this has been happening a lot recently, where the box office has just been in shambles. There's been a lot of really bad decisions made that have not been in service of movies. Years ago, when things were amazing in terms of like every movie just like getting close to that billion, or every franchise movie at least, we're in a very different time now. And years ago, when we were talking about the lineup of, are we really about to get a Jurassic World sequel, Superman and Fantastic Four within weeks of each other? It's like, surely one's going to move, because that's a bad idea. Guess what? It was a bad idea. They all stepped on each other. Like, that's on top of a bunch of other reasons. But it's like, yo, we kind of are fucking this up royally. So, and there's many other situations. We'll see if Doomsday keeps it. Like, right now, Doomsday and Dune 3 are coming out at the same time. It's
Same
like,
day?
I think so. Same week, I think.
That's crazy.
Wild stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll fucking see. A lot of shit can change. But I'm looking at this, I'm like, good. We need to start being more strategic. Is moving this to May a great call? I'm not so sure. Like trying to shoot your shot there. May's a big time. Like, May, I don't know that Mortal Kombat's a May movie. Personally,
It could be though, yeah.
It could, but I don't think it's that level.
Yeah, I could see it like starting the summer season. You know what I mean? Like,
but yeah, May 15th though. That's.
I gotta see the calendar.
That's the thing, man. We got sequels coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think this is a bad thing. On top of that, like the Cat in the Hat movie just got delayed. I've been seeing trailers for that thing.
Whoa,
like
really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I reacted like that, but yeah, where did it get delayed?
But like that's the thing is I've been seeing till next year. And it was coming out in like
Easy.
a couple weeks or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, these studios are moving things around. Mando and Grogu. Zach Johnson
first of all, that's
says,
crazy. That's
that
a movie
Mandalorian and Grogu is actually the name. The first Star Wars movie in 7 years by the time it comes out.
It's insane.
Like, people are going to see that,
Oh, yeah.
whether they're hate watching it or have been watching the entire Mandoverse or anything in between.
Yeah, me.
That's a week after this. So
Yeah, it's a tough one.
it's always hard with movies. There's always going to be big things coming out. So there's no great time.
Yeah, and also, you would assume that Mortal Kombat 2 has a lower budget than Mando and Grogu. You would assume, right? Like, first of all, I don't think that trailer looks very good, at least in my opinion. Like, I saw that, I was like, that looks a little weird. Like, this looks a little off. It doesn't seem like it has the quality that I'm looking for, but also it's a fucking Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah,
so
that's my thing. It looks like a sequel to the last one, and
Exactly.
I enjoyed that enough.
Yeah.
I think that they're leaning more. It seems like just from watching this trailer, they're doing more of the dumb bullshit I like from the first one and getting rid of some of the things I didn't. But I don't have the highest hopes of all time for it. But I think
Yeah.
it'll be a good time. I'm excited to watch the movie. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, and I do think that this is a smarter move, specifically because Warner Brothers is on this fucking hot streak. They started this year in such a bad place, like such a bad place when it comes to fucking Mickey 17 and then Alto Knights and all of these, just complete bombs. And then now they are truly like the success, the success story of the entire year. They are like the winners of the box office when it comes to.
In what sense? I mean, I know Superman.
Superman, weapons, Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Yeah.
They have.
Yeah. Minecraft was Warner Brothers.
Fucking Sinners.
Yeah.
Like
Good for them, man.
they are the winners of the fucking F1.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they made F1.
That wasn't Warner Brothers.
No, yeah, they were either the distributors or the creators of it, but Apple is technically they are involved in the creation of F1. So yeah, they are insane. They've really done a good job. So yeah, I think they want to continue that streak, and they don't want to just have and then just a little bit of a dip. They want to continue that. So,
but here's the bigger question that we don't have the answer to: if Mortal Kombat 2 comes out May 2026, when's Street Fighter?
Do we have a date on that?
No, we just know it's 2026.
Christmas.
Fuck it, May 15th, baby.
Oh shit!
Let's go.
That's ahead. That's fun. I like that. Story number 4. Kojima set to offer a glimpse at future projects during event celebrating 10 years of independence from Konami. This is from Vikki Blake over at IGN. Death Stranding creator Hideo Kojima has announced plans to celebrate the 10th anniversary of establishing his own studio, Kojima Productions, with an event in Tokyo later this month. Hosted by Kojima himself, the celebratory event entitled Beyond the Strand. Fire.
Yeah, dude.
That's goated right there. Will include guest appearances as well as offer a glimpse into future projects. It'll take place at Toho Cinemas in Tokyo, Japan on September 23rd, 2025. Fans in the vicinity can enter a lottery to be in with a chance of securing a ticket, which is around $50 US when tickets go on sale tomorrow, September 2nd. Right now, it seems unlikely we'll see much of Kojima's mysterious upcoming PlayStation game Fizzant, as the developer recently told us that the game remains at the conceptual stage. More likely, perhaps, we'll get to know a little bit more about Kojima's horror project OD, which is still in development in collaboration with Microsoft, despite Xbox's recent cancellations of a number of projects, both internal and external. What do you think we see? Because I was thinking about this weekend. What do we think we see? Is it just concept art? Is there actually a trailer for OD?
I mean, that's the thing is it's limitless potential here, right? We're going beyond the strand. So like anything can happen. And I say this so often, but I can't believe Death Stranding 1 exists.
Yeah.
I really can't believe Death Stranding 2 exists. And I really can't believe that we're talking about a potential likely Game of the Year contender and that Kojima did it. Kojima Productions pulled this shit off. They made another standout mega franchise, mega IP. We're getting a movie from this stuff. Like, holy shit. Yeah. And they have the celebrities. They have the projects. We know that OD and Fizzant are being worked on by Kojima Productions. We're in a very interesting spot right now, celebrating 10 years of their company. And that's hot off of the success and release of a giant project. So anything is possible. And it's like, I feel like there's a lot of things that'd be cool. If no new news comes from this, that wouldn't surprise me because it's just a fun anniversary celebration. but it's likely we're going to get something. Is it just some casting announcement?
I think so.
Is it just some type of character concept art treatment or logo style or something?
It's so interesting because we're in with OD, which is an Xbox published joint, and I in my mind, Xbox would want this to be a big deal for them, right? They would have wanted any type of reveal with OD to be at a Jeff thing, to be at an Xbox showcase of some sort. So it is a little bit weird, but I also can see the world where it is like a light, like, hey, this is concept art with Hunter Schafer's character, and this is her name. This is kind of like a general one-sentence connection of like what she does and what her vibe is, and just kind of teasing the game a little bit. That's the direction I would go towards. In my perfect world, my crazy world, I would want him to like lay out the next 5 to 10 years of Kojima Productions. Like, that's insane.
You straight up do a Kevin Feige.
A little bit.
That'd be interesting.
I am very much of the mind that Death Stranding 3 is going to happen. I mean,
okay.
No spoilers, but there's some teases there. There's more story to be told in this universe. And I'm very much of the mindset that Kojima should write the story and have the story written, which I think he does. He said he has something, like at least the general idea of what he would want, where he would want that game to go, but he shouldn't direct it. And he should make a big deal about the fact that he's not directing it. He should really be focusing on the next generation of Kojima production staff and like put the person in front of us and say, hey, this is the guy that's going to be directing Death Stranding 3, and I'm going to be working on OD, and this person's going to be working on this, because he's not going to be able to make video games forever, and he wants his company to grow and to continue to make innovative video games. And he said that in interviews recently in the GQ article, I believe. So this is the place to do it. That's the way to do it, is to say, hey, Death Stranding 3 is a next generation. It's going to be a big game. I'm going to write the story. I'm going to be working on the story. Somebody else is going to be directing it. And say that right now, because there's no issue to say it right now. Like,
I mean, fuck. I love what you just said.
Yeah, I just don't.
I will be shocked if that happens.
Exactly.
That
How many fucking Metal Gear Solid games? Every single one that he's like, my body, I'm broken.
Yeah.
I can't do this again. Psych, I'm back. Like every single time. So he just loves doing it. So I don't know, but that would be
I do like what you said, and honestly, like, I don't expect that here, but that could happen. Maybe if that didn't happen, maybe even just breadcrumbs to get there. Start going down that path a bit, you know? Even him just saying, I will not be the director of every Kojima Productions game, gets people ready for that.
Yes.
Tease them up to make that announcement when it's time, you know?
Because we need, before he retires, he needs to be a part of a Kojima Productions game that he does not direct, so then we can have something to look back towards. And we do, because inevitably you're going to have the thing of, there's fucking OD2, wasn't directed by Kojima, it's not the same. And then people are going to be picking it apart. If we have the fucking blueprint of saying, hey, he was a part of this game, it was fucking really good, but he didn't direct it, and we can kind of look back at it. Just like God of War did, honestly, with Cory Barlog. He steps back, someone else directs it, and now that franchise can go on without Cory, and I don't think anyone would bat an eye, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not his baby necessarily. So, interesting.
Directing, at least,
Yes. Yeah, he wrote it, if I'm not mistaken. Story number 5. Cyberpunk 2077 teasing something for Thursday. Tom Phillips at IGN. Cyberpunk 2077, Jesus. Developer CD Projekt has issued a bizarre in-universe tease with the date set for September 4th, later this week. The message has since prompted an array of fan theories and debates over the franchise's canon. This afternoon, a message for new United States of America citizens posted by President Rosalind Myers appeared in the game's social media channels, dated September 4th, 2025, 3 days from now. The post asks for brave netrunners to help defend the NUSA from a mounting cybersecurity threat by taking some kind of recruitment test. What exactly this means, however, has left fans uncertain. For starters, some fans are wondering whether the message, which of course in reality has come from CD Projekt Red, has gone live several days early, and whether it was meant to point to some kind of early sign up for information on Cyberpunk 2. Or maybe the message is appearing now to trail something happening on September 4th, and this is the start of some kind of ARG. Then there's the fact, well, this is an in-universe message from President Rosalind Myers, who doesn't become president until 2065. As Cyberpunk fans have quickly pointed out, the current president should be Elizabeth Kress. Has Myers figured out how to send a message back in time? Is this retconning of the franchise's established lore? Or is this simply just a fun message from CD Projekt that fans should be reading this much into? Well, if it's the latter, it's already too late. Over on the Cyberpunk Reddit, fan speculation on what to expect later this week ranges from details from Cyberpunk 2, more information on the already announced Cyberpunk 2077 iPhone port, totally did not know about that, fresh news on the new anime spin-off Edgerunners 2, or yet more content for 2077. Tim, do you have any crazy ideas?
No, Last Glass Gaming in the chat said that it's probably Phantom Liberty anniversary stuff, which that could work too.
Yeah.
If anything, ARG stuff, just getting more Cyberpunk talk going, like that seems likely for what this is and how this looks. Like, I don't think that this is teasing any type of major giant. I don't think we're getting a Cyberpunk 2 announcement.
No.
From this, you know?
No, I don't think we're gonna have the big blowout. That's a Keeley joint right there. That's a Keeley joint. We'll see Cyberpunk 2 this year next to Half-Life 3.
This year.
I'm joking. But we will get Half-Life 3. I'm not joking about that part. Story number 6. Fairgames director leaves studio. It's from Wario 64. Daniel Drapiau, game director at Haven Studios, Fairgames in parentheses, left the studio and joined WB Games Montreal in August 2025. I believe this was a LinkedIn update that he posted himself. Interesting.
I'm legitimately asking this question. Was Fairgames canceled?
No. Not officially, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jade Raymond is left as well. So.
Yeah, and now the game's director left.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Is it? But here's the thing. If Fairgames was canceled,
yeah,
that would be really big news.
It'd be a big deal.
But if I wanted something smaller, say the tiniest news I needed to know about, where would I go?
You go to our last story, the Wii News channel, where we cover all the small news items that you need to know about.
Story number 7, Wii News. Stellaris Shadows of the Shroud. The next expansion for the hit sci-fi strategy game will launch on September 22nd, 2025. Draft it, Mike! PAX West returns to Seattle Friday, September 4th to Monday, September 7th, 2026. PlayStation tweets, take full control of your audio experience on PC with Pulse Elite and Explore. Introducing a PlayStation Link PC driver for Windows, rolling out gradually starting tomorrow.
Cool. I like this.
So wait. You're telling me that I couldn't use these fuckers on my PC before?
I think that it's now you get the suite. You get to be able to like actually dial in and do all the PlayStation Link stuff.
All right, that's fine.
But I like that. I mean, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. Like this is the type of stuff I just want to just see standardized. And
this should be at launch.
The PlayStation Link overall as a system has been a huge letdown to me. In theory, it's amazing, but they just haven't been able to like really prove that it works better than just traditional Bluetooth and just traditional headphones and things that I'm used to. I also am used to using headphones that are at a higher cost and like higher level of quality than some of the cheaper things. And I do think that the Pulse overall are quality headphones for the pricing.
Yep.
But when you add all this proprietary stuff, you need to then allow the proprietary systems to work in other places. And even if you're controlling it on all that, it needs to happen. So this is a good
You gotta
step.
stop e-waste. Mike is very focused on e-waste, and we got to stop it as a country and as a company as well. And also, this is really good news for Blessing, because he's always wearing his little Pulse earbuds, and he's pretending he can't hear me and Mike when we try to high-five him and say what's up in the morning. So this is good. He can connect to his computer as well. Yeah, I wanted it because you didn't talk shit about him, so I got to help out with
Bless?
that. Yeah, because you got to get everybody in the company.
We got most people, yeah.
We got most people. I think we got a few left. Xbox Game Pass update. Today, I Am Your Beast is coming out. It's in cloud PC and series consoles.
Fuck
Nine
yeah,
Souls.
dude. Coming to Game Pass.
Yep. Nine Souls, September 3rd.
Sick.
Hollow Knight Silksong, September 4th.
Amazing.
Cataclysmo, September 4th.
Never heard of it.
Paw Patrol World, September 10th.
Let's go.
Roadcraft, September 16th.
Cool.
No. That's it for Wii News.
Boom.
I thought you were going to have a lot more excitement for
No, Roadcraft. Nah. Not my thing.
We got a
The
bunch.
chat's popping off for Cataclysmo, though.
Woo! And Paw Patrol. I see it. Got a lot of super chats. We're going to go through these before we end the show. Please send a big shout out. This is from James Waddington. Please send a big shout out to KF Offline, a UK-based Discord server of 8 people, leaving couple spots for Gary Whitta and Ben Starr to talk about all things kind of funny and gaming. We love what you do. Love that.
yeah,
Love to
dude.
see the community coming together. Hell
Shout out
yeah.
to KF
Hell
Offline.
yeah. JB in the chat, super chat, and says, I'll sacrifice a live chicken for a token code. I believe that's the Marvel fighting game.
Yeah.
I think they're having out some
Little
closed
open-
betas.
Closed beta, yeah.
Exciting stuff.
God, speaking of betas.
Whoa.
Who can we get there? No, spent a lot of time playing Sonic Cross Worlds this weekend.
Oh shit!
Sonic Cross Worlds Racing, yeah.
There's a beta going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I
Well,
didn't
it
know
was. It was the open network test or whatever throughout the
Crazy.
weekend. We'll talk about that somewhere else, though.
I mean, you know that I like Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you hit me up? Like we could have played together. We could have.
Oh, I didn't like it enough to want to play it with anybody. So,
All right, me and Bless went to a preview event and we had a great time. So don't you talk shit. Anthony super chats and says belated birthday tax since the crew were off for Labor Day. Sad I missed Andy and Bless while they're in Seattle. Seattle, appreciate the hell out of you all. Hell yeah! Happy
dude.
birthday,
Happy birthday, Anthony.
Danesta super chats and says, isn't it odd that they advertised Silksong being available on the Xbox handheld day one, but the game is coming out over a month before the hardware is out? Who is going to wait to play it on the handheld? Yeah, I don't think anyone's waiting to play it on the handheld, but I mean, it's a good connection point right there that they're that they're connecting Silksong, one of the most anticipated video games of the last decade, to a new handheld. So yeah, I don't think they're expecting anyone to go out and buy it for it. It's just
no, I think that was just it's what games do they have marketing agreements with right now or access to promote alongside other products, and they had that. And I mean, them doing that announcement was for nerds like us, I think, to be like, oh shit, they're confirming Hollow Knights this year.
And also it looks good on social of people taking the screenshots and be like, Silksong, but it's also the fucking handheld, right?
Yeah.
So you might get some people there.
Yeah.
8-Bit Luis with a huge super chat says, birthday tax. I want to thank FK crew for the restaurant recommendations.
I think it means KF.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if there was another alternate universe version of Kind of Funny group. The GF and I spent the weekend in SF and got to try a few Kind of Funny spots like Fino, Surisan, and the highlight Chato Mate.
Choto Mate. My favorite
Mate
restaurant in the city.
I've never been.
Fucking incredible. I mean, all of those are amazing. It's Japanese Peruvian fusion, and it is nuts.
That sounds good.
So damn good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, all these places are great. I'm happy you had an awesome time. That is.
Hell yeah.
Those are some meals, though.
Those are
Those are some woo-wee. Y'all had a good time.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Happy birthday, 8-Bit Luis. Trevor says, not Alex Garland necessarily, but I want a quality director like Alex Garland on Call of Duty. I mean, Alex Garland is not a bad choice because he made Warfare. He co-directed that movie. Of course, he's out here making Elden Ring, but yeah, I mean, that would have been that's actually an interesting choice. I wouldn't have thought of that.
No. I think the point they're making here is that they want just the quality, like a director that makes sense.
I know, but also
Alex
Alex Garland is actually an interesting one because Warfare is like a very grounded warfare movie.
I don't want a grounded Warfare.
I know, but
movie.
I'm saying he can do it. He can do it. He also made Civil War. Like he can do these things, and also, if we get to Modern Warfare 3, that is a World War 3 inside.
At a Call of Duty
I'm
Modern
just giving the
Warfare.
pitch for Alex Garland. I like him. I get
it. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare should not be directed by Alex Garland. Call of Duty some other thing, sure. Modern Warfare needs to be bomb fucking bastic.
JB, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, starring Jack Black. That's good. Mao the peasant. Roger's glowing, and that's it. Just give me a compliment. Thank you so much.
I feel the glow.
Motor World Hype is our final super chatter and says, remember, May has no Marvel movie next year, so there is a gap that a Mortal Kombat 2 could take advantage of.
Yeah.
A little gap. Yeah. A little opening for Mortal Kombat 2. We just got to give Carl Urban or Keith Urban? Carl. We just got to let him do his regular accent. Why is he doing an American accent?
Because he's fucking...
Who gives a shit?
I do.
Who gives a fuck? It's like when we did with Doctor Strange and Benedict Cumberbatch. Like he could have just been British. Who gives a fuck?
Anybody that has a problem with Benedict fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Him speaking English, him speaking American. That's a problem with you. His jaw
I'm an
moves
American man. Come on, what are we doing?
Get real, people. He's a fucking sorcerer.
But who get? Yeah. Let him just speak British. Remember, everybody, this has been Kind of Funny Games Daily, where each and every weekday we run you through the nerdy news you need to know about live on YouTube, Twitch, podcast services around the globe, and YouTube Music. If you love what we do, support us with the Kind of Funny membership on Patreon or YouTube to get all of our shows ad-free and watch us record them live and get a daily exclusive show. Enjoy the Gamescast after that, and then the exclusive Everybody's Golf Hot Shots stream right after Gamescast. But until then, it's been our pleasure to serve you.